So before we go to today's topic, take a pen, book, prepare yourself. And today's topic is again a very interesting topic. I'm going to speak about abundance. The very definition of abundance, if you ask yourself, what does abundance mean for you? Abundance simply means to get whatever you want, whenever you want. Abundance is the quality of life. It has nothing to do with materialistic things. There is a misunderstanding that people relate abundance with wealth, money. It is not only that, it is much more than that. Abundance refers to the quality of your being. What is the state of your consciousness? That defines abundance. In the statement of Jesus Christ, this is a great statement. This is a great statement from Jesus Christ. Seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness first. All else will be added unto it. Seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness first, and all else will be added unto it. All else means whatever you want, whenever you want, will come automatically in your way. So, seeking the kingdom of God is the first point. If you really want to be in abundance, if you want to experience abundance of life, you want to experience abundance of all the materialistic, physical, wealth, money, whatever. The first is seeking the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God is within. That is the following statement. The kingdom of God is not outside, it is within. So that means seek the self-realization. Seek to realize your own divinity. Because the kingdom of God is within. God is not outside, God is within. So now I'm going to say the same thing what Jesus Christ has said, but in a different words. So the first step in the process of abundance is seeking the kingdom of God through meditation. The more and more you meditate, the more and more your attention, your focus is inwards. So you have to understand this word attention. You have to understand to the depth of it. Attention. Wherever your attention goes, your energy goes there. Wherever your attention goes, your energy goes there. And wherever your energy goes, there is a manifestation. So this is the formula. Where your attention goes, there your energy goes. Where your energy goes, there the manifestation happens. Matter is nothing but energy. E is equal to mc square. Matter is energy, energy is matter. So from the thin air, how do you manifest matter? Is through attention. If your attention is in the outside world, You manifest materialistic things because outside is all matter. And the same attention goes inwards, the realization happens. Because inside is your true self, your kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is within. So when you divert the attention inwards, you realize yourself. So meditation is a tool. Meditation is a tool which diverts your attention inwards. Meditation is a process which helps in your own self-realization process. When you close your eyes, what is happening in meditation? You close your eyes, you still your body. In meditation, the first step is you still your body. So when you still your body, your attention goes beyond the body. So beyond the body, there is mind. So when you still your body and close your eyes, you notice a lot of thoughts. Again, you focus on your breath, then your awareness goes beyond your thoughts. So meditation is a process where you are stilling your body and stilling your mind. So when you still the body, your attention goes to the mind. When you still your mind, your attention goes to your soul. Body, mind, soul. Most of the people on the planet Earth, they are stuck in the body-mind consciousness because they don't have meditation. A person with meditation, the awareness is on the body, mind, and soul. So every time you're sitting for meditation, your awareness goes to your self, soul, Atma. And you have to seek that divinity which is within you. That is the first step of abundance. The first step of abundance is you have to realize, discover your own inner divinity. This is seeking the kingdom of God. If your awareness is on the body and mind level, abundance is not possible. You write it down in bold letters. If your abundance is only on the body mind level, it's not at all possible. You might ask, sir, there are many people who are doing business, they don't do meditation, but they're earning billions of dollars. But do you think they're in abundance? Just because you have money in your account, it doesn't mean you are in abundance. They feel very insecure. The people who are not in the body, mind, soul consciousness, who are in the only in the body, mind consciousness, they have a lot of fear. And because of the fear, they accumulate a lot of wealth and money. The greed comes out of fear. Where there is fear, there is no abundance. Because these people who accumulate wealth, who hold on to a lot of money, they are scared of uncertainty. They want everything to be in their control. And they're always fearful something might happen, so I better do something today. They don't have the divinity in their eyes. They're always fearful, scared. So we are not discussing about, that's why I said abundance has nothing to do with money. It's something more than that. While people who are in abundance, by default, they have money. But people who are having money, it doesn't mean they are in abundance. So we are discussing about equality, where You manifest whatever you want, whenever you want. To have that quality is already, it's part of you. The quality of abundance is part of you, but you have forgotten. So what you need to do to remember, the first step is meditation. So when you meditate, you realize your own divinity. A person who has the capacity to be aware of his own self, a person who has the capacity to be aware of his own soul consciousness, to be aware of his own divinity, only he is eligible for abundance. That is the first point. So the second point, so I'm going to give you three. So the first point is you have to realize yourself. Realizing yourself means realizing your divinity, realizing that you are a pure consciousness, realizing that you have unlimited potential, realizing that you are a multi-dimensional being, realizing that you are not limited only to this body, only to this planet Earth. No, you are a multi-dimensional being. You simultaneously exist in many, many dimensions. You cannot imagine in your wildest dreams what capabilities you have, what potential you have. Unless you meditate, you cannot realize it. The more and more you meditate, the more and more you realize your own divinity, the more and more you experience your own purity and innocence, then you will realize your own infinite capabilities, unlimited potential. You will realize your multidimensional personality. Your multidimensional personality, you will realize. It is not something you will get when you read books. It is not something you will get when you attend workshops. This is only possible when you go into deep silence and deep meditation. With the practice of deep silence and deep meditation, you will realize your own divinity, or else you cannot experience it. So that is the first point, the first and the foremost. And when you have experienced that, then you become eligible to be abundant. You are no more restricted with the limited things. Now, the second point is you have to be in alignment with the nature. The first step is you realizing your nature. You realizing yourself or you realizing your nature is the first point, self-realization. The second point is you are in alignment with the nature. Again, this is what Jesus Christ said, seek ye the kingdom of God, which is meditation. And the second is, and his righteousness. So the second point, to be in alignment with the nature, is to be in the path of righteousness. To be in alignment in the nature means to be in the path of righteousness. What is righteousness? Righteousness, the very word itself has the meaning. Righteousness, whatever you do, it should be right. If you do something which it helps you, yourself, and which it helps others, that is the right thing. That which helps yourself and also others is the right thing. That which doesn't help you and neither it helps others is not the right thing. You do something, it helps others, but it hurts you, then it's not the right thing. You do something, it helps you, but it hurts others, it is not the right thing. The righteousness means that which helps you and also helps others simultaneously. That is the right thing. Righteousness. In Sanskrit, we call it as dharma, the right path of action. To be in the path of non-violence is the righteous thing. To be in the path of non-killing is the righteous thing. Non-violence, non-killing, and non-interference. To be in the path of non-violence, non-killing, and non-interference. That is the righteous thing. It's easy to understand non-violence and non-killing, but non-interference, you need a lot of awareness. Now here, you have to underline the word awareness. Previously, I asked you to underline attention. Now you underline awareness. Awareness. It is the quality of awareness which puts whatever you want to manifest, it will manifest with the quality of awareness. Awareness is the quality of your soul. It is the awareness which helps you to understand the consequences. See, you can manifest whatever you want, but you have to be very careful about the consequences. So it is the awareness which will help you to understand the consequences and be in the right path and be in the righteousness. Without awareness, to be in the path of righteousness is not possible. Awareness goes hand in hand with righteousness. So, while we are speaking about the topic of abundance, the first and the foremost point is realizing your own divinity, number one. And number two, doing the right things. What is right? What is not right? Who will tell you? Is there a book to tell you what is right and what is not right? Is there a dictionary to say what to do, what not to do? All the great masters have given you the principles, but they have never told you what to do, what not to do. So when I was in Turkey, in Istanbul, so when I visited the famous mosque, Blue Mosque, so there was a place to uh, learn Islam there, and you can ask questions. And there is, so I found a beautiful person who was explaining about Islam. Whether you take it as Islam or Christianity or Hinduism, any religion, they give you only the guidance. They won't tell you what to do, what not to do. So that lady was mentioning about the Prophet Muhammad's teachings. And I was questioning, how did the Quran came in? How did Prophet Muhammad got his teachings? So many people have a lot of misunderstanding about Islam. But Islam is a religion of peace. So Prophet Muhammad, when he was around the age of 40, he was in Mecca and he was guided to go in silence. He was inside a cave, sitting in silence and going within. So that was the time Archangel Gabriel came and channeled a certain information. So that means he was in meditation. When he was in meditation inside a cave, of course, they didn't use the word meditation. They say it was silence and deep contemplation. So when he was sitting in the cave, so Archangel Gabriel came and gave all the teachings. that was written in Quran by Muhammad himself. So that's how the Quran came. And it didn't come in just 1 or 2 days, it came many years. So first, in the beginning, a few channeling messages came, which he has written. And then after a few months, after a few years, whenever he finds time, he will come again and remain in silence and in meditation. Again, he gets certain channeling information. So the whole compilation of his channeling information in his meditation, in Prophet Muhammad's meditation, whatever he got is nothing but the Quran. And that lady explained. No, I was asking a question. Now, when it is such a beautiful teaching, then why there is certain misunderstanding in the certain Muslim communities? Why certain people are going in the extreme way? Then she said, the teachings are the absolute words of God, but it is the people who don't have the capacity to understand it. And then she also said, the lady who is explaining about Islam, she was an Islamic scholar. So then the lady said something very beautiful. They said Quran has the principles of life, but it doesn't say what to do, what not to do. That is up to the human. The humans have the free choice. The Quran gives you the truth, whether to follow it or not, how to do it at any given point of time, how to apply the principles and how to do it is the free choice of the human. This is the same with Bhagavad Gita. Krishna gave the entire lecture in the middle of the battlefield about the ultimate truth. And towards the end, Arjuna asks, okay, what to do, Swamiji? Now you tell me what to do. Krishna says, "Yadachasi tada kuru." Whatever you feel like doing, you do. Krishna never said, do this, do that. Krishna said, whatever you feel like doing, you do it. See, no real master gives you answers. Masters gives you only guidance. Masters will give you only the direction in which you have to travel. No master will give you answers. You should do this, you should not do this. No masters will give you that. If any masters gives you answers, they are not real masters. Whether physical, visible or invisible. Sometimes we get guidance from invisible masters, like Muhammad got from Archangel Gabriel. We all get guidance in our meditation from our higher masters. But no real master will give you answers. They won't give you answers to your problems. They give you only guidance. They speak the truth. They speak the truth and they show you the direction. You have to walk the path. And you have to figure out your own answers. Like in the Bible, it says, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. No killing. That is the truth it is given. But whether to follow it or not, it's up to the individual. So the righteousness comes from truth, understanding of the truth. If you don't know what truth is, you cannot be in the righteous path. So now the first step is very, very important, because without the first step, without meditation, without connecting to your own divinity, you cannot understand what is righteousness. Even though sometimes you understand theoretically what is righteousness, you cannot implement it practically because you haven't experienced the inner divinity. This is what Krishna also said in Mahabharata. Everybody wants to be in the path of dharma, but only very few people are in the path of dharma. Everybody wants to be in the path of dharma, but only very few people. Why only very few people? Because only those people who realize the truth, only those people who realize the inner divinity, only they can follow the dharma. They can live the dharma. See, it is very important. Once again, abundance is the quality of your soul. And to experience abundance, you have to experience your divinity, inner divinity first, number one. And number two, you have to be in the path of righteousness. Do the right things, follow your dharma. When you do the right things, when you do meditation and when you do the right things, all else will add to it. All else, that's it. Whatever you want, anything you want, anytime you want, will add to it. That means it will come to your way. If you have money, it can be stolen. Today you have money, and once it is stolen, tomorrow you don't have money. Then are you abundant? No. But if you have that gift that you don't need to worry about anything, whatever you need, it is there in front of you. In the right moment, in the right time, the divine timing, whatever you need is already there in front of you. This is abundance. For that, you have to practice detachment. Third point, you have to practice detachment. Practicing detachment means you practice detachment to the outcome. As Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, do your best and leave the rest. Don't expect the results. And Islam also, it is the same thing. For anything and everything, they say, Inshallah, God willing. Inshallah means God willing. Allah means all that is the whole creation, the whole existence. So, Inshallah means God willing. It's not my willing, it's God willing. So be it. So they are in the state of surrender. Surrender is such a beautiful quality. If you are not attached to the outcome, then you are in the state of surrender. You do your best. It is good to have desires. Desires are not something bad. It's good. It's okay to have desires. Do your best according to your desires. Do your best. Put all your efforts, 100% efforts. You put your efforts. But don't expect that I should have only this outcome. And don't be attached to the outcome. Don't predefine your outcome. Don't predefine the actions of your outcome or the outcome of your actions. You do your best and let God create the magic. Let the universe create the magic. So don't be attached to the outcome. When you do your best and when you are not bothered about the result, you are in a state of surrender. Only when you are in the state of surrender, the divine will step in. This is a very important point you have to understand. You are driving a car. You are holding the steering. Okay. You are driving the car. You are holding the steering. So that means that control is in your hands. If you take all the control by yourself, then where is the space for the God to guide you? Where is the space for the God to create magic in your life? So what you have to do, you have to leave the driving seat aside. Leave the driver's seat aside and let God drive. Then abundance manifest, magic manifest. So don't try to take the entire life in your control. When you try to take the entire life in your control, you suffer because you have limited understanding of life. What you know about yourself is very, very limited. But what the divine knows about you is complete. So let God take the driver's seat. You should not give the driver's seat from the beginning. Then God says, no, you are a lazy fellow. I am not interested. You have to do your best. That is the first. You do your best and leave the rest. After you do your actions, after you do the rightful things, you let God decide what will be the outcome. You can use the word God or creation or divine, whatever. It is the same. When you let God take the driver's seat, then you will experience the magic. The infinite was abundance means infinite, correct? Abundance means infinite. So there are infinite possibilities, infinite opportunities, infinite magical moments which is going to unfold. When you want to keep control of it in your hands, then that magic won't happen. But when you let go of the attachment to the outcome, when you let go of the attachment, that simply means you are willing for the God to take the driver's seat. Only when it comes to the outcome. And also in Christianity, there is a saying, God helps the people who help themselves. So that means you have to take responsibility first. You help yourself first, then God is willing to help. So this is not a topic, just as you listen, you will understand everything. You have to listen it again and again and again. And you have to be in a deep state of meditation. Then this understanding will blossom. But the truth is simple. The truth is very simple. Seek the kingdom of God and seek his righteousness. All else will add it to it. When you do the right things will happen. What is the right thing? Do meditation. Do your best. When you are doing your best again, see now you understand the importance of detachment. If you are not detached, that means if you are not attached, if you are so much attached to the outcome of anything you do, you end up in suffering. But when you leave the rest, the universe will magically unfold. Whatever you need, it will come to your life. In the divine timing, it will come to your life with least effort. Underline the word with least effort. When you surrender, whatever you need, it will come to you with least efforts. And this is what people call it as magic. When you get something with least effort, it is called magic. Only when you surrender, you will witness the magic of God. You will witness the magic of the whole creation. You will witness the magic of life. Now the third point. So the first point is meditation. The second point is righteousness. Now comes the third point. The third point, my dear friends, is if you think only about yourself, then abundance will never come. Because you are not alone. We are all interconnected. The Purusha, which is the soul consciousness, and the Prakriti, which is the nature consciousness, they are intertwined. The Purusha and Prakriti is one. The both are the creation of one God spirit entity. When you focus only on yourself, then you are not eligible for abundance. Write down in bold letters. When your focus is only on yourself, you are not eligible for abundance. When you have this mantra, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is one family. I want everybody to be happy in the planet Earth. I want everybody to be healthy. So whatever I do, it's not only for me, it's for everybody, because it is my family. Not only my kids, not only my parents, not only my wife or husband is my family, but you should have the vibration in your heart. The whole creation is my family. The whole world is my family. So when you have this vibration in your heart, then abundance flows through you. You become the perfect candidate for expressing the divine quality called abundance. And whatever you do, any work you do, you should do it with love. Now I have given you the big main 3 points. Now I'll go into sub points. Any work you do, it should be with passion. It should be with love. Whether you are a farmer, whether you are a carpenter, whether you are a goldsmith, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. But the work you do it with such passion. You do it with such love. The work, the labor should be of love, that as if you are doing that to your own baby. You are doing that to your own loved ones. For example, you are a tailor. You are stitching the cloth as if you are stitching that cloth for your loved one. So you do it with so much passion, so much love, and so much commitment. Then the outcome, the product is beauty. Whether it is a service or whether it is a product, whether it's any service work, any sector, any service sector, or any production sector, any product, you are manufacturing certain products or you are doing certain service, you do it with such passion, you do it with such commitment, you do it with love, then that creates a ripple effect. Because whatever you do, the vibration, the energy of what you do, it goes to the other person. And they feel your vibration, they feel your love, they feel your commitment, they feel your passion. And what you give comes back to you. This is a law. Any work you do out of love gives you enormous amount of joy. And this is also a quality of abundance. Another important point to remember is, see, in the beginning, I told you that you have to discover your own nature and you have to be in alignment with the nature. This is the formula. The formula of abundance is discover your own nature and live in alignment with the nature. We all have our own unique talents. We all have our own unique talents. So when you discover your own unique talents and you try multiple ways, more than one ways of expressing that talent, that uniqueness, that naturally helps yourself to express. Because if you have a talent and if you're not expressing the talent, you know what happens? You go into depression. When you have a certain talent and you're not able to express that talent, you are suppressed for some reason by society, by parents, or you are suppressing by your own wrong understanding of life. You are suppressing your own talent, then you go into depression. So when you're expressing your unique talents, and that expression of that unique talent is through love, passion, dedication, and if that is helping others, then you are in the part of an abundance grid. You enter the abundance grid. This is what Linda Goodman also said. When you read the book, Linda Goodman, Star Signs, everybody should read the book, Linda Goodman, Star Signs. She gave the formula of green money. So there is a concept called green money. The same formula. The first step is do the labor of love. Don't work for the sake of money. Don't do any work for the sake of money, but do the work of love. Whatever is your passion, you do that work because you are gifted. You are born for that. You have that unique quality. Only you can do it. That is your unique gift. So some people, they ask me, sir, how do I know whether I'm doing labor of love or not? I'm a bit confused because I need money also and job also. I don't know. Sometimes I like, sometimes I don't like. I don't know how to identify it. It's very simple. If you have all the money, if you have all the money in the world, will you still do the same job? If money is not at all a requirement, you have all the money in the world, what kind of job you like to do? That is your passion. That is your that is your uniqueness. That is how you discover. When you have all the money in the world, what kind of job you want to do? Will you continue the same job or would you do another job? So that is how you discover the passion. So Linda Goodman's green money formula, the first step is do the labor of love, number one. And it is so very important. To do the labor of love is very, very important. In the higher worlds, in the other star systems, for example, in the star system of Lyra, which is a 12th dimension star system, if somebody is not happy, it creates a ripple effect among the whole community and the society. So this elders, wise people, they call themselves, like we have chief ministers and prime ministers, so they have elders, spiritual leaders. So the elders, what they do is they will first identify the person who is not happy and immediately they will change the job. The first thing they will do is, okay, you stop doing the job and we'll put you in another job which makes you more happy. So just by changing the jobs, they are maintaining happiness in the whole community, in the whole dimension. Because one person being unhappy creates a ripple effect. Imagine this. You are in a family, father, mother, children. If one person is unhappy, sad, the other family members cannot enjoy life. Because one person crying, one person sad, one person suffering, it affects the family members, immediate family members. The same way, one person not happy, it affects the entire community, entire society, entire country, entire planet Earth. So that much high sensitive they are. 12th dimension, very highly sensitive. The entire star system one person unhappy, immediately they will go and fix it, because it will soon create a ripple effect. And that is their job. So imagine the chief ministers or the prime ministers, their job is to make sure every citizen is happy. If one person is not happy, they will lose their job. So that much sophisticated system they are. So I'm trying to say this to emphasize that it is very, very important to do the labor of love. And then the second step, after you do the labor of love, the second step is you will get money more than what you need. Sooner or later, any job you do, whether it's a tailor job, whether it's a carpenter job, driver job, any job you do with passion, sooner or later, you will get more money than you need. So after your needs are completed, 50% after your needs are completed, whatever the money you save, for example, you got $100 and your needs are fulfilled in $80. So $20 is excess. So out of the $20, 50% you keep it for yourself as savings for tomorrow. And 50% give it away. She says, give it away to the people who need. And that money, what you give away, will come back multiple fold, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. It will come back in your life. And that money, which it comes back multiple times, is the green one. So this is the formula she has given. And I experimented it in my own life. And it works. It really works. I was doing the IT job before, and I was doing it only for money. And my passion is in teaching. So I said, I'll quit my job. Come what may, I will quit my job because I will do only the job what I like. 3 years of lot of financial struggle, but still I hold on to my labor of love. Whether money comes or not, I don't care. If I succeed, God succeeds. If I don't succeed, then God is a failure. So I throw the challenge back to God. So I sticked on to my labor of love. Then after 3 years, I started receiving money more than what I need. And 1/3 I kept for myself, and the 2/3 I gave it back. Linda Goodman said 50-50. But the star beings gave me another formula, 1/3 formula. 1/3 you keep it for yourselves, and 2/3 you give it to the society. So 1/3 I kept for myself, and 2/3 I gave back to the society for a good cause. And the more I give, the more I get. 10 times, 100 times I receive back. And I'm able to travel all over the world. Without doing job, I traveled all the continents. Not for fun. I travel to teach meditation. When your desire is in alignment with the universal will, then by default, it is the need of the universe to take care of you. So you will be taken care. And how the universe will take care of you? If you take care of yourself, it will be only with limited means. Like you will have a car, you will have a house, you will have few $1 million in your bank account. That is how you can take care of yourself. More than that, you cannot. But if universe takes care of you, it will take care of you in abundance. It will take care of you in the form of grace. You will have all the blessings. You will have all the grace. This grace, the divine grace, what we call it as a divine grace, is the real abundance. You manifest whatever you want to whenever you want. When you have the divine grace, you manifest whatever you want because you are in total alignment with the divine. When you are in total alignment with the divine, you experience abundance. The experience of abundance happens when you are in total alignment with the divine. Underline this. If you are not in alignment with the divine, you cannot even experience. You don't know what is the definition of abundance. So it is a very interesting topic. I can go on and on with multiple examples. But first, And the foremost, you have to remember, abundance is the quality of your soul. Abundance is not something which comes from outside. Abundance is something which radiates from inside. This is the second point. Abundance is something which radiates from inside. The feel good factor, the feel infinity factor, feeling unlimited factor, feeling that all possibilities exist within you, all the power is inside you. You are not restricted only to this physical body. You are all over the cosmos. You are a multidimensional being. That feeling is real abundance. And when you are not attached to the outcome, when you are not attached to the outcome, you experience that beauty. For example, this is the quality of a yogi. The quality of a yogi is when something comes, he is not overly excited. And when something leaves him, he is not upset. So when something comes in his ways, he is not overly excited. And when something goes away from him, he is not sad. So he is in the same state of consciousness. When money comes to him, he is not happy. When money goes away, he is not sad. That is a state of a yogi. So that state of a yogi is the quality of abundance because the yogi is not attached to the outcome. Because the yogi knows whatever happens, happens for good. When money comes, he is in abundance, he is happy. When money goes, also he is in abundance. And you might ask, what will he do without money? He has everything what he needs. We all have everything in our life. Whatever we need, we have. But we don't have the eyes to see, that's all. Life has given everything, but we don't have the eyes to see. Our focus, see, this is the human mind. The human mind focuses on that which he don't have. He will have 99 things in his life, one thing he don't have. The human mind will focus on that one thing. And he is sad and miserable. But life has given you 99 things, but you don't have the eyes to see it. So when you step into the kingdom of God, naturally you will have all the 360 degrees. You have a clear, crystal clear vision to see the abundance. And that quality is from within. Alexander conquered the entire world, almost the entire world. But he died with empty hands. He realized towards the end of his lifetime, he told his fellow mates during the burial process, make sure the hands are displayed outside like this, as a symbol that I cannot take anything when I'm going back. I'm going empty handed. Even if you conquer the entire world, you are a pauper. You cannot take anything. But whereas Diogenes, at the same time, Diogenes is an enlightened person who met Alexander. Diogenes doesn't have anything, but he's full of abundance. While Alexander was crossing from one country to another country, he asked, okay, what is famous in this area? Because he wanted to loot everything. And he will ask, okay, what is famous in this area? And he will loot everything. And in one such place, when he was crossing, he asked, what is very famous in this area after the victory? So he was passing by, and they said, oh, there is a famous person called Diogenes. And he's a very great man. That's what people say. Then Alexander said, okay, go bring him. But the people say, no, he won't come to you. You have to go and meet him. So then Alexander went with anger and he said, okay, what greatness you have? He asked Diogenes. Then Diogenes asked Alexander back, you are looting so many countries. You are killing so many people. For what? He said, because I can have all the wealth, have all the power, and go back, I can live happy. Then Diogenes said, without anything, I'm living happy. That is my greatness. I have nothing with me, but I'm happy. That is the greatness I have. So abundance is that quality, my dear friends. When you understand that you have everything what you need, when you have the eyes to see that you have everything already what you need, that quality to see that is abundance. And of course, whatever you need, it will come your way. You can do this as an experiment. You can do this simple experiment. Do meditation every day. And don't think only about yourself. Think about everybody. And find your own unique talents and focus on that talent and use that talent as a service to others. Don't work only for yourself, work for others. Every penny you earn, every rupee you earn, every dollar you earn, it should not only go for yourself, it should not only go for your family, it should go for everybody. At least 5%, 10%, 15% from every dollar you earn, every rupee you earn, it should go to the society. It should go to the welfare of the people. It should go to the needy people. It should go for a good cause. So when every penny you earn includes the whole world, then the whole world's blessing is with you. Do this simple experiment. Do the labor of love. First meditation. First meditation. Then do the labor of love. And then after that, whatever you earn, whatever you need, you keep it. And excess, you share it with others. Do these three things as an experiment. Then you will experience abundance. Whatever you need in your life, it will happen in the right time, in the divine time, it will happen. And the most important, while you're doing this experiment, the most important is don't have any expectations on the outcome. Don't have any attachment on the outcome. You simply do your best. With all the good intentions, you do the best and leave the rest. Do this experiment. Do this experiment for at least 6 months. 6 months you do this experiment. Then you will see that in magical ways, abundance enters you. Whether abundance can be in the form of money, abundance can be in the form of health, abundance can be in the form of wellness, abundance can be in the form of friendships. You will experience abundance in magical ways. And life is worth to live like that. If at all you are living a life, it should be a life of abundance. Then it is worth. Okay. On this note, we'll conclude this session. And from tomorrow onwards, we are starting a sequence. 6 days, we will do an online retreat. It will suit the European time, London time, USA and Australia time. So it will be 7:30 p.m. UK time and 8:30 p.m. Europe time. You will get the updates in the WhatsApp group, and also in the YouTube community, you will find these details. So it is a 6 days course, online course, a free course on the core of spirituality. Because there are many newcomers, or there are many people who are practicing meditation for many years, but they are not they don't understand, or their understanding needs to be fine-tuned. The core of spirituality. What is spirituality? The core needs to be understood. So that is that course. So it's a 6 days course. And of course, for the people who can't join in because of the time differences, you will have that in the YouTube later on. And Pradeep Vijay channel, you will have it. The videos, you will have it. So that's an announcement. So for this whole week, we'll be discussing a lot of topics. We'll discuss about karma. We'll discuss about reincarnation. We'll discuss about life after death. We'll discuss about walk-ins. We'll discuss many, many things. Okay. All the best, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Namaste to everyone. Thank you.